Yo, it's your boy, ZettaSlow, bringing you another video. With Neo The World Ends With You being announced, a lot of people have been asking me, Zetta, which game do I play? With The World Ends With You, there are 3 iterations of the game. You have the original one that was on Nintendo DS, you have Solo Mix, which is for smartphones, and you have Final Mix, which is for Switch. All 3 of these versions have very key differences. In today's video, I'm going to go over those and then give you my thoughts at the end on which one you should play. The World Ends With You for Nintendo DS at its purest form is the most unique version of all the World Ends With You versions. It uses the top screen and bottom screen to carry out combat in a way that makes it so that you are controlling Deku on the bottom screen and you're controlling the partner on the top screen. This allows for a very unique experience because you have to watch 2 screens while fighting the enemy. The bottom screen is controlled using the stylus to control Neku and use his psychs. The top screen is used to control the partner that you are working with. This version is the only version that allows you to have Street Pass. What Street Pass function does on this game is when your game is asleep, if there are other DSs around, you will be able to do something called mingling with them, and this in turn gets you more pin points, which you use to level up your pins. As far as post-game content, The World Ends With You bolsters an extra day called Another Day. In this day, you have a lot of very small scenarios that leads up to one bigger scenario at the very end. None of these are canon though. The next version that we have up on the table is Solo Mix. Solo Mix is for mobile phones, and because of that, it only uses one screen for combat. With this combat, you are basically swiping at the screen with Neku, but then you also have a very specific prompt for your partner to follow up with what you're doing. Solo Mix, outside of that, has nothing else going for it besides the fact that it is on your phone and is very portable. Outside of that, it is the exact same game as the DS version. Finally, you have Final Mix. Final Mix is on the Nintendo Switch and also uses the single screen system. However, there are a few key differences. In single player mode, you can use the gyroscope controls of the Switch Joy-Con, or you can use the touchscreen controls as they were in the other games. Although new to the Switch is co-op mode. Co-op mode allows you and a buddy to play through the World Ends With You story together. One person is using a Joy-Con to control Neku and the other is using a Joy-Con to control the partner, and they have unique prompts as well. Final Mix is a game for new and old fans. One of the key features that appeals to both newcomers and oldies alike is the ability to change which type of music you're listening to, whether you want to hear all the Final Remix music, which is remastered and remade music, and some completely new tracks for Final Mix, or you can listen to the original soundtrack, except for Lullaby For You, because that one's dead. Also, in this version of the game, you have another scenario called A New Day. So, in A New Day, essentially you have 3 extra days outside of the days that you already had in the base game. So it is post-game content. However, this one leads up to what is going to be Neo The World Ends With You. Now it's time for my verdict. Out of all 3 The World Ends With You iterations, my favorite choice is Final Mix, because Final Mix allows you to both play with a teammate, which I find to be very cool because you can come up with some very creative combos. And I love the new combo system where cross-comboing makes combos feel longer as opposed to the shorter combos of the DS version. Also, you have killer soundtrack and a new day to look forward to. Now, I recommend Final Mix. However, the 10 out of 10 version for me is the DS version. Just the amount of uniqueness that goes into a dual screen experience baffles me, and it still baffles me to this day. That is still one of my favorite versions of this game. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit more unique on the combat side, that is something that you haven't played before, then go with the DS version. So after everything I've listed today, which version do you think you will try? The DS version, Solo Mix, or Final Mix? Let me know in the comments. I hope I was able to help you guys out today. This is another off-the-top video. I initially wrote a script for this, but I feel like it came off a little more genuine when I actually just speak what I'm trying to say. So let me know if you like this format, or if you think, man, you should probably start using notes, because I know I get a little bit scattered sometimes. So Thanks for watching. This has been your boy, ZettaSlow. Drink water. Stay safe. Love you all. Peace.